Hey guys, business feature of the week. Today it is Saturday and I am here at High House on Davis Drive in Cary, and I'm bringing you to one of my favorite places in Cary. If you want to relax, if you have, if you're stressed, there's too much happening at work and you don't necessarily like massages, True Rest Flow Spa is your place to go. Now, I love massages, but I also like coming here, and I will show you why. So again, we're here in Cary, and it's very quiet because it's Saturday morning. And Kat, good morning. Kat agreed to give us just a little bit of information about what True Rest Flow Spa is, and who is this for?
Yeah, so True Rest, well, the rest in True Rest stands for Reduced Environmental Stimulus Therapy. And basically what that is a form of sensory deprivation. There's so many different physical and mental health benefits to it. Whether you're coming in just to relax, we also have people who float for autoimmune diseases, for their skin, for their hair even, because the Epsom salt is so good for it.
Yep.
For anxiety, depression, so many different reasons. Basically what you'll do is you'll float in the pod for up to an hour to an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Even 2 hours. We have some people who float for a really long period of time. In each pod there's over 1,000 pounds of Epsom salt, so it's actually more dense than the Dead Sea. It's pretty impossible not to float in our pods.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I'll go ahead and give you guys a tour of the space.
You guys can see right there. I mean, I come and I just for 1 hour put my phone away, just relax and don't think about any of the stressors of the world. And it does wonders for me. It really has for many, many years. So I strongly recommend it. So this room is just a welcoming room, right, Kat?
Yep, it's the welcome room. So when you first come in, we'll take you in here. We'll have you watch a video, and the video basically is just going to give you some tips on how to make the most out of your float. It'll give you some advice on maybe some positions, different positions to try inside the pods. Everyone's different, everyone's body's different, so what might be comfortable for you might not work for somebody else. So this will just help you kind of give you a start. Since it is something that potentially is new to you, it takes some getting used to. We always say your first float is kind of like your discovery float. It's where you find what you like and maybe don't like about it, or what works for you personally. And your third float is supposed to be the best one. So that's the one where you're supposed to be able to take in all the different benefits of flotation therapy.
Yeah, and so they turned the music on. Even today when I came in and I asked if she wanted to do this project with me, she asked, which type of music do you want? I said, you know what, whatever you want. But there's a lot of cell cleans, let go, energy clear, sunny cuticles. There's a lot of music that you will be listening to while you float, and just like Kat said, there's so much salt in there, and it's for my skin, it really does wonders.
Yep, it really does. It literally helps your skin so much. The salt actually acts as almost like a natural exfoliant to your skin, so you might even notice that after you come out of your float, your skin is glowing.
Yes, it's like a dolphin skin. The only thing that I will say is, just like Kat mentioned, the first float was very awkward because I didn't realize that I had to really be careful for the water not to get into my eyes.
Yes. Yep, that is something. So I definitely always say that after your pre-float shower, you just want to make sure you dry your face really well, because once you get in there, you might be tempted to touch your face.
Yeah.
Same with being careful when you sit up at the end of your float, because it will trickle down.
It will trickle down, yes. So that's the one thing that you really need to be careful about.
But after it happens once, it'll never happen again.
It'll never happen again. I have the towels, I have everything prepared, I'm closing my eyes and straight in the shower.
Yep, exactly. So this is our oasis, and after your float, if it is your first float, or if you have a membership with us, you're able to come here to relax and use the oxygen bar. Basically the purpose of the oxygen bar is just to wake your mind up a little bit without getting rid of the relaxed feeling in your body after your float. And we have a bunch of different scents that you can choose from, all with essential oils that are safe to inhale.
I love doing this. You just sit here for
some shared
5 to 10 minutes. You can journal, you can drink some tea. I think there was a quote here that I used to like. Oh my God, what was it? Something that said that
the best time to relax is when you don't have the time for it.
Exactly. The best time to relax, and everybody's so stressed and so on the go all the time, and nobody has ever time for themselves until they get sick, and then it might be too late. So
that's true.
Yeah.
We have a little post-float prep area, so after your float you could come in this room to freshen up. There's some extra towels, lotion, spray, deodorant, disposable combs, Q-tips, anything you might need. There's even a hair dryer in the top drawer. And if you bring any of the towels out from your room, you could toss them in the bin. You're also more than welcome to just leave everything in your room and we'll take care of it all. There's also a bin for sandals too, which we'll offer you when you come in.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and now let's get down to the float. Yes. This is it, you guys.
Yep, so the first thing that you're going to want to do in your room is put your earplugs in. They do seal best in dry ears, so you definitely want to make sure you get those in before you take your shower, because once your ears are wet, it's definitely a lot harder for them to stay sealed. You could use the shampoo and the body wash before your float, but you have to save the conditioner for afterwards. And we also have some petroleum jelly laid out for you in case you have any cuts, scrapes, scratches on your skin, just to protect your skin from the salt water because it will burn.
It will burn.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And now let's open it. There you go, you guys. This is it. So you just come in here. If you feel like you're claustrophobic, I was telling my neighbor this morning, said, I told her that I'm coming, and she said, well, I'm a little claustrophobic, and I said, it's not very close to your face, and if you want to just leave it open the way it is right now, you can do that, or if you want to close it, you can close it. I like to close it. I do remember one time I closed my eyes and it got dark and I was like, where's the exit? Where's the exit? So I had, a few minutes, or no, not minutes, sorry, seconds of uncertainty, and I got used to it in the beginning, after a while. But there's handles there, so you don't have to feel anxious, right? The purpose of you coming is to release that anxiety and the stress. So again, you can just leave everything open, the lights open, and you can literally just sit in there. It's gonna be hard though. It's almost prompting you to float.
Yes. Yep. So there's a lot of different. So we definitely recommend sensory deprivation because that is what is the purpose of floating. But if you're uncomfortable by anything, you're able to kind of like make the experience your own. So you do get to listen to music. If that's what you prefer, you can also float in silence. You do get to keep the light on if that's also your preference, and you can open and close the doors as much as you like. Some people find that they get nervous, they leave it open, but by the end of their float, it's closed. So it grows on you in time, and you like it. Last time I actually fell asleep. And then I just heard all of a sudden, your float is over. So, oh no, I don't want to go home. So thank you so much, Kat. I appreciate it. And for all of you guys that are coming to the Cary area, comment, ask me questions. Again, we're at High House and Davis Drive intersection. It's a great location. You can go straight to lunch or dinner after you float, and hopefully you've enjoyed it. This is the business of the week for today's video. So I'm happy that Kat agreed to give me this beautiful interview and the presentation of True Rest Flow Spa. Thank you.
Thanks, Kat. Bye, guys.